Womp womp.
Science time with Chris.
Science time with Chris.
Nice.
Can you tell that I used to be a physics teacher 10 years ago?
Woof. 10 years.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's been like 9 years since I had a nervous breakdown, but
Sure.
roughly 10 years since I started teaching, and roughly 9 years since I gave up teaching.
Whee!
Oh, get fucked,
good
Neocortex,
shot.
you little
Whee!
bastard. You,
This is a
you low T beta.
this is a cool level.
Yeah,
Little
this is
factory.
fun. Soundtrack on this level is really good too. Too bad we can't hear it.
Enjoy it at home, folks.
Yeah. Oh, it's just a terrible shot.
Oh, these little tight turns. I like the color palette as well. There's something really interesting about whatever like greens and yellows they've got going here. That I don't know. There's that yellow like of the liquid is a real fun light source.
Yeah. The PS1, Crash Bandicoot games in particular, they had really good use of color palettes. And it's a shame in many ways, like the way that new games look and the breadth of choice that they give developers, because I think in a lot of ways the limitation is what made a lot of these games look good, and giving them access to here's every single graphics under the sun.
Which means it homogenizes everything because everyone's like, well, I've got access to whatever, so I'll just do the same thing. Again, broad sweeps.
Yeah. There are, of course, plenty of games on modern consoles that look phenomenally good. And it's also not to say that you need to have bright colours or use non-realistic graphics to make a game look good. But I do think the big surge of trying to go for realistic graphics was detrimental, ultimately,
Yeah, I agree
to
with
the visual style and, in some places, visual clarity of video games. But it seems to be swinging back.
So again, as usual, certainly with the indie field, where the indie field always seems to be kind of ahead of the curve on stuff like this because they're more willing to take risks because that's just how the industry is.
Yeah, that's how any industry is. I think also making realistic graphics is obviously going to be much harder and more expensive than making
A
stylized
choice.
graphics.
Yeah.
Which obviously suits indie developers because they don't have any money, because they're normally just like one or two guys, e.g. The guy who made Nubby's Number Factory. He's just one guy.
I don't know what that is, but
Nubby's Number Factory is a fun little new indie game. It's a little...
oh, what?
Fuck my life!
That was rough.
I still got it.
You're
Oh
fine.
dear.
Nice.
Die Tiny Tiger. It's a little roguelike pachinko sort of game
Okay.
where you have a bunch of pegs that have numbers on them, and when you hit the number it halves and you get the points corresponding to the number.
Okay.
And as you progress you get little items similar to the Jokers in Balatro that do stuff.
Oh,
It's
sure.
fun. If you like gaming, play Nubby's Number Factory. Thank you. Yes, that's got a very distinctive, like, Windows XP visual style, like the really early 2000s computing 3D graphics visual style that I really dig. And that's made by one guy, or rather developed and programmed by one guy, and then there was a second guy who did the music. I love indie gaming. Shout out to indie gaming. Love indie games. Gotta say, one of my favorite genders. Indie game.
That's me. I'm indie gaming.
We love it. This is Cortex Asshole. Just kidding. Cortex Castle. Didn't mean to hit pause. That was not trying to punctuate my dog shit joke.
Oh, speaking of like color.
Speaking of assholes.
No.
Go on.
No, not speaking of assholes. Speaking of limited color palette things, Mina the Hollower still
That
in
looks
work.
fun.
Your club games still very excited about that.
I haven't tuned into any of the special Kickstarter backer streams that I am entitled to.
I've not. It's always like I'll just play it. I'm not. I
Yeah.
don't need to see the sausage get made all the time necessarily, and I
Yeah.
like just seeing the little updates because I don't know, something about this one is like I want to
play it fresh.
Yeah, I want to play it fresh.
Especially
Whereas
given
with,
that
like-
it's such a clear, like, Zelda Game Boy one.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It seems like it will really benefit from not knowing exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
Second one, it looks really good.
But yeah, like, I mean, I've seen that they've done different weapons. Like they have different starting weapons now you can swap around with, and yeah, it looks cool. But like the whole color palette thing is like we're going for the Game Boy Color, very limited color palette thing, and there are such good things you can do with theming levels and worlds around it. But like basically, it generally worked as they would pick a color and then have shades of that as that level, and it looks really nice.
I think it's a good lesson to learn, and I imagine any artist who has been doing art for more than a short amount of time will probably tell you limiting your fuck off, Tiny.
Rude.
Any artist will tell you fuck off, Tiny. Will tell you that limiting yourself, particularly when it comes to color, is a good way to get your mind focused on how to use color properly.
And like composition and stuff.
Yeah, color composition, correctly using color values to map out the readability and legibility of your art. We've moved away from Chris's science corner. We're now into Chris's art corner.
Man of many talents.
A man of
Man of many interests, at least.
interests. Yeah, let's go interests. Particularly when I was starting out doing art, in particular digital art, because you have such immediate, easy access to
Everything.
any color your heart desires.
Yeah.
It can be paralyzing and very unhelpful to have access to the complete color spectrum when you are coloring a piece of art. Goodbye, Crash.
Take that. Crash, crash, crash.
And a really good thing for you to do as an artist is use limited color palettes. And there are plenty of websites and resources out there that you can use that will like generate a limited color palette for you. And it's just a very good way to figure out things about colors that you like and want to use.
Contrast, complements, and
Complementary
basic color theory
colours.
stuff.
Yeah. And yeah, do that. It's the most annoying piece of art advice that you could ever possibly receive, and it pisses me off to hear it, and it pisses me off to give it.
Yeah.
But the best way to learn art is to do it. Hate it.
I feel the same thing with like a voice training stuff. It's like I don't want to practice. I don't want to start at the being bad at things. I know being bad at things is the best thing, the first step to being good at things, but
Yeah.
I dislike being bad at things.
Entirely understandable. I'm right there with you. It is horrible. It feels horrible. Putting out things that you believe are mediocre feels horrible. And it's the only way that you'll get better.
Yeah.
Yay! Fucking...
But then
I just want to be good at now!
I just want to make masterpieces.
Just want to make masturbatory aid!
See, I didn't even have to trick. I figured you'd take that one and run with it.
I heard the syllable mast.
Speaking of masts, there's these aren't got ships with masts. It's not going to work.
These are zeppelins
Airships.
and blimps and things of that nature.
What, the fucking Weasley ass weasel guy on them? Pinstripe?
Yeah, it's Pinstripe Potteroo.
What's a potteroo?
It's a little marsupial.
Oh,
He's also
he looks like a snake oil salesman.
massively. He's also from Crash Bandicoot 1.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, 3 of the 4 bosses are from Crash 1, but Komodo Joe is from Crash 2. For some reason, they outed...
I said we. You played Crash 2 on this, right?
We did,
We
yes.
did together.
Fucking hell.
This feels like the Rainbow Road equivalent of these are narrow pathways.
Pretty much, yes.
Oof.
Did I perhaps bite off more than I can chew when I said, yeah, I'll just go into Crash Team Racing sight unseen for minimum like 3 years, probably more, and just bash it out?
And we'll Crash Bash it out. We're not playing Crash Bash.
No, we're probably better off not.
I see. It's one of those weird things of everyone fucking hates Crash Bash.
It's fine.
I have fond memories of playing Crash Bash when I was at school.
There's funny things about it.
Yeah.
Rinlaroo is a funny little guy.
It's a reasonably competent. A couple of the mini games are fine.
Yeah.
A couple of mini games are pretty good, but broadly as a game, it's not Mario Party. It's just not as good.
not even.
Hell
not-
yeah, good work.
Not even really close, because they did the classic thing of like, we're gonna do what Mario's already done, but we're gonna do it different somehow. And sometimes that works out, and sometimes it's like, you shouldn't have changed this thing from Mario, how Mario did it, because they did it really good.
Yeah.
Case in point, Sony PlayStation All-Stars Battle
Wow.
Orgasm Fest. They tried to do Smash Bros. And they changed just a little too much, and they changed the thing that was good about it.
Yeah.
I.e. the central mechanic of scoring, and they made it bad. And ditto Crash Bash, it's like, oh, it's cool, you get to play mini games, there's all the different Crash characters, but they've got like categories of mini game, but there's only like 8 categories in the game.
Yeah, it's not got the breadth of minigames that
No.
Mario Kart does.
So it's like, oh, you can do 4 different variants of this pinball one. Like, oh, what if I don't like pinball? That's
Too bad.
That's really sad, because you are going to do 4 variants of it. So,
What?
oh, suffer.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, hello.
That was unfair.
Yeah, not unfair, just hubris.
I'm sure. Yeah, no, I mean, it feels unfair, but it probably is perfectly legit.
There we go, I'm going to catch you. I'm going to just boost real good. One thing I do very much like about Crash Team Racing is how it has variations on the Mario Kart thing that feel, I think, better. I think in a lot of ways, I think the boosting mechanic in Crash Team Racing is more fun and more skill-based than Mario Kart. Because
Sure.
Mario Kart, the way that the boosting works is you skid. Oh, fuck
Well,
off.
it depends which game it is, though. Rough. Oh, you even hit your own guy.
Well, the AI did that for me.
No.
Fuck.